Hello, Gemini. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using Gilded Tarot Royale by Chiro Marchetti, text by Barbara Moore, website at the bottom, llewellyn.com. There's a couple other social media links. Feel free to check out anything you might be interested in. Supportive Oracle cards, Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. Websites, there's a couple here. HeyHouse.com, there's a bunch of them down there, and some other stuff she's done if you're interested. On the back here, Hey House Radio is below her picture. Feel free to freeze frame and check out any of that information if you're interested. Gemini. Da, 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 da. Oh, success. Success in what? Not that that's a bad thing. Okay, these cards are just that's around it. People getting out of your way, maybe? That'd be nice, right? Okay. Yeah, you know what? I think people are going to get out of your way, which is interesting. How long before they get out of your way, though? Okay, so it does feel like there's a little bit of a hostile energy around you a little bit. I don't know if it actually bothers you or just it's hostile, but like exactly how is a good question. Because I see in this situation you try to stay away from it. I think this hostile there's a couple factors going on around you. But this hostile energy does seem to block you or keep you from going for what you really want or something. It keeps you from something you want. Maybe it keeps you from being connected to somebody you want to be connected. Because I feel like I'm lacking connection where I want it. And it's been this way probably for quite a while. Can we get a little... The energy's fast with that. Well, alright. We got the 8 of Wands at the top. That's speed. Four of Cups reversed, Chariot reversed. The Four of Cups reversed is interesting. It's not like a total disconnect, but it's kind of like I can't get really close enough to know what's really going on there. The Chariot reversed is like I don't feel very connected to. I don't know. I feel lack of connection mostly. So it's not like I have something and I just can't make the most out of it. It's like I don't feel like I have any connection. This hostile energy is what's keeping you from it. You're going to go from the 7 of Major Arcana, which is the Chariot. Right now it feels like it's upside down. It's going to go right side up, which is a good connection, a good bond, usually a very loyal bond. It's coming forward within the next couple months is what I'm getting, but this whole situation is going to be completely different from what you're currently used to, is what I'm getting. It's just how is it going to get there is a great question. Because this hostile energy seems to be just kind of like leaving, but like what is it leaving for? Where is it leaving to is a good question. That energy is just weird. I don't know what to tell you about that right yet. Hopefully we get more information about that. Because I feel like it's centering on that a lot. Maybe I'm misinterpreting that. 2 of Pentacles, half in, half out. Justice, half in, half out. I'm thinking that hostile energy is causing its own problems and getting its own self in trouble. That energy there's something up with it. It might depend on your situation. It's problematic. I think that's the best way to put it. Like it's self-demeaning or something. Problematic, but causing itself problems. Not willing to back down when it really needs to. Keeps working in these bad energies or bad directions. If this is a work situation, this person might end up being demoted for things they're doing, move to a different department, might go to a completely different job at a different company. um, it depends. It's very depending on what you're dealing with. Because I get like, as things keep going forward, people are fed up dealing with the hostility and don't know what to do with that anymore. And they've come to this dead end to where a decision needs to be made. And they don't really want to make the decision, but I feel like whatever's been going on with this hostile energy, the Justice card is coming in the sense of like, we've been trying to find a better way to deal with this, but we're coming to a point where we have come to the end of the rope. And it's not really working out with this hostile energy. Maybe it seemed like it did before. Maybe that hostile energy seemed like it had a couple perks or a couple advantages. But I feel like that time has worked forward. This is really pivoting on this hostile energy. Which is strange in my opinion. But it's supposed to be a Gemini energy, but we keep talking about that. Tower falling down on that person. Page of Swords. Somebody else might have like thrown this person under the bus. This is the crown chakra. Something is playing out here the way it's meant to. So, if you find out what's going on here, I would just walk away from it. Let the situation solve itself, because it's gonna. You don't need to do anything. I don't feel like knowing what happened, at least while it's happening, isn't going to help you. If you find out after it's all said and done and it's all played out, that's fine. But while it's happening, I would avoid it. You'll find your answers later if you really have to have them. Because that energy is moving on. This energy too, by the way, sometimes this talks about Libra. It doesn't have to mean you're dealing with a Libra, but Libra energy is usually more compatible with Gemini. It's an intellectual energy. Gemini is an intellectual energy. What are you going to see playing out here? How is this going to make sense to Gemini? What is Gemini going to see playing out? The Sun card, you're going to like it. And the Two of Cups. It's not funny, but it's kind of funny. You're going to see this person get their just desserts. Just don't get involved with it. Don't ask too many questions until after it's all said and done. If you want to know afterwards, I feel like that'll be fine. But I wouldn't do it while it's happening because I feel like that might give you attention that you don't want and don't need. Wait till the dust is settled, and you can read the book. You can read the Cliff Notes after it's done. As it's playing out, it is a little bit rough. There's a little bit of shady energy going on there. Somebody's like messing with that hostile energy and causing issues. You don't want to be a part of that. Because I feel like if you're a part of it in the sense of like you're asking questions, what's going on, what happened here, what happened there, that hostile energy could come towards you, and you don't need it. If you just stay completely out of it, I don't know nothing. I don't think this has to be an issue for you at all. But when it's all said and done and it's played out, it's going to go to your benefit. But we got to get there first. So let's go there. When this is all said and done, what does Gemini need to do with it after this hostile energy has moved on? Judgment in your favor. Okay, that's fine. Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to do what you naturally... I don't feel like that's a question. Once this hostile energy is out of your way, you'll move forward to what you want. I just feel like it won't be an issue anymore. In fact, because you were held back from it for so long, you'll just naturally gravitate into it and you'll go for what you want. It seems really easy for you. I feel like you're liked. Other people are very happy that the hostile energy is gone. And I feel like people know that you didn't care for that hostile energy too. It seems like it's very obvious. So people are going to be very nice to you because they're going to be like, yeah, we didn't like that energy either. We didn't like that person either. And clearly they weren't nice to you, so you don't like them. So it's almost like an unintentional bonding thing. There's something else with it, but I don't know what it is. Five of Cups reversed, and the Star card. Don't let this linger. You're going to move forward. You're going to move forward fairly easily. Don't let that negative energy linger. Don't talk about that hostile energy too long. I do believe after it's all said and done, you can get the information you need. I would try to keep that at a minimum, though. Like in the first day or two, if you want information, get the information, but try to start distancing yourself after a couple days. If you let it go more than 2 weeks, it's going to have some type of backlash. I'm not really sure why, or if people are just sick of hearing about it, or if, like, I don't know what's going on with that, but I feel like you'll get all the information you're going to get in 2 days anyway. Try to walk away from it. Try not to talk about it. Change the subject. Get something else on your mind. But, because the way I see this playing out, something's been holding you away from what you want. Something's been blocking you, basically. Hostile energy. That energy is going to leave. Somebody else is messing with that hostile energy and causing a lot of problems, which is going to cause it to leave, one way or another. After that's gone, you're going to move right into the position very easily that you want to be in. It seems almost effortless. People are going to tell you what's going on. It's fine for the first 2 days, but keep it at a 2 day. Try to keep it at 2 days. After you got the information you want, don't talk about it with people in that situation anymore. Like if it's a work situation, don't talk about it at work anymore. Just don't. Talk about it outside of work if you have to. Try to get the energy going somewhere else. Talk about other things. Recenter the information in other places. If you don't, there could be backlash. I don't know what's going on with that. The energy, there's something weird here. There might be like a leftover ally to that person. Be careful of that. There might be leftover ally or allies to that person, and you don't want the repercussions from it. Just get right out of it. Get right out of it. Once you get the information you need, step out of it and just kind of move on like it didn't matter or whatever you have to do. That's the advice for that. I'm not saying that's going to be easy to do, but I just feel like it could backlash if you're not careful. Are we good? All right, I'm going to shut it down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.